G'day, it's Shane here from McLaren Grape TV, and thank you for joining me at my home bar. But more importantly, thank you for helping me spread McLaren Vale wine to the world. Today, I've got, well, it's a clean skin, but it's not a clean skin. It's a wine that has yet to be labelled, and it's from one of Lonely Grape TV's favourites, and that's Genders wines. I was out at Genders wines the other day, and this 2006 Cabernet is about to be released in probably a month or so's time, depending on how quickly Di can organise the labels, and with vintage fast approaching, it may be a little bit later than the 4 weeks or so. Cabernet is from a particular section of vineyard, from Di's vineyard, and is different to the Duncan. Now, you may have seen on the website the Duncan Cabernet previously. This is from a different section of vineyard, and it's a different clone. Look, I've already started doing the wanky thing here, and definitely getting those aromas coming up through. This wine was opened 2 days ago. It's been under vacuum. Now, this is classic Genders wines. When this wine was opened in front of me, it did take some time to open up. But give it that time, and it is well worth that effort. In here, you're getting a little bit of that black currant that you do from Cabernet. But there is oh so much more. I'm getting a little bit of blue fruits coming through as well, so maybe a little blueberry, but potentially blue more in terms of the floral side. And I find this particularly interesting from this wine, but also generally from Di Genders wines. There is definitely a floral component coming there. Now, Di talks about that some of the weeds that are in between the rows have blue flowers, and maybe that's where the aromas are coming from. I don't know, I just know that I'm getting some blueness coming through there on the nose. You know, 2006, it's been around a while before Di's been prepared to release it. And that really is just a wonderful nose for a Cabernet. Very distinctly different to the Shiraz, so it hasn't come out as a dry red style, which a lot of, being general here, a lot of McLaren Vale Cabernet can be like. It's a good dry red, but you don't know specifically that it's Cabernet. This one you do know that it's Cabernet. So let's keep going with the wanky thing. Very similar to what was on the nose. So the black currant, definitely. Blueness coming through. Now, blueness is much from blue flowers, as well as maybe a little bit of blueberry. Some interesting little licorice notes on here as well. I think that's from the intelligent use of oak. Di uses normally a big oak, not brand new. There's no big oak monster here. Even though this wine's probably seen 2 or 3 years at least sitting in oak, and another year or 2 in the bottle before getting labelled and released. Now, I think Di is an absolute treasure, by the way, for McLaren Vale. Apart from the wines being very good, and a lot of people don't even think the winery is in existence because it looks run down and that from the outside. But classically, Di runs the whole thing herself. All the vineyard, Di looks after it herself. She does all the spraying. Everything is all Di on her own, and then she's the sole winemaker. Does everything in the vineyard and in the winery. She sometimes gets a little bit of help from people in the during vintage, but I'd have to say that's pretty minimal. So Di, you're a trooper, and I hope you keep making wines like this for a long time. The wine's going to be released and it'll be about $40 a bottle. You can get it from the cellar door. You can check out Taste McLaren Vale. They'll have that on the website when it's released as well. So look, that's all we have time for Loan Grape TV today. It's been a wonderful day. In fact, it's been my son's birthday today, and had a great day with my son, and looking forward to what the rest of the week can bring. So I hope you have a great one. I'm sure I'm going to. And good luck to you and your families, and I'll see you next week. Bye.